what this does is it shows that this is personal, and this isn't the first, this isn't the one, this isn't the only guy that's got a personal rivalry with Noah. We saw it when Tobago won, and he was saying a lot of people like to talk. I don't do that. We've seen Noah and Fred. We've seen Noah and Fred. If you watched Sprint on Netflix, you know the situation with Noah and Fred, and we've seen it with Arian Knighton as well. So it's not the first person, but we need this needle in our sport. We need to bring the eyes.
I love it.
We
Spartans! What is your profession?
Yes, people, another edition of Nights of the Roundtable Discussions where we discuss all sports all the time. Got my guy ST in the building. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, it's all good, man. I'm excited for this. Proper athletics talk, none of this other sports.
Run it. People, listen. Actually, first of all, people, shout out to everybody that watched our video last week. A little bit something different. If you didn't see it, make sure you go and check it out. We did our top 5 cartoon shows and animated series of all time. It was good with Tooth. It was good fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Just to stop talking about sports for once. I know I did promise you that we're going to bring in another one, but we may have to wait till the international break to do that now, because the stuff going on in the sports scene is coming thick and fast. However, I did promise you that ST and I would be back for a mid-season athletics talk after the US trials. And trust me, people, we've got a lot to get into. But as usual, before we start, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Get the likes up, get the subscriptions up on the same time. Share. We are here. And don't forget to join our social media pages as well. Links are in the description. So, it's our mid-season athletics talk. US trials just took place last weekend, and to say that there isn't any talking points will be a lie. There is so much to get onto on and off the track. Obviously, for the US, it was their qualifiers to see who qualifies for the Athletics World Championships that are taking place in September. ST, there's no other place to start. Obviously, you go in your background with the men's 200 meters. Noah Lyles coming back from injury. He did say that at these trials, he was going to defend his 200-meter national title. He did do the first, before it, he said that he wasn't going to do the 100. Things could change. He did do the first round of the 100, and then he didn't continue. Just to let people know, same thing for Sha'carri Richardson on the other side, because they are the champions. This is only for the World Championships. Because they are champions, they get a bye, so they automatically qualify for the World Championships. And it's not a USA thing. Doesn't matter. When it was Bolt, it was the same thing. He automatically qualified himself as well, which means that in the events where there is a champion at the World Championships, they will have four, as long as they make the qualifying times, they will have 4 people in the events. Noah did participate in the 200 meters, and he went out there and did what Noah does. He ran a world leading time of 19.63, beating Kung Fu Kenny Bedorek, who came in at second at 19.67, and then Robert Gregory, who came in third at 19.80. But that's not the talking point. The talking point is what happened after both men crossed the finish line. People, if you haven't seen it, I say go and check it out. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing like oh my days, like oh my god, shock value. But we don't have these things in the sport of athletics, so that's why it's a massive talking point. So Noah Lyles won when, as he was crossing the line, decided to give Kung Fu Kenny a stare and say, "Yeah, I'm that guy." It then proceeded that Kenny. People are going on like to say, man, pushed him, bruv. It was a light shove. He didn't go flying. I don't think Kenny meant to push him as hard as what he did, but he did push him. Noah turned around, had his arms out, saying, "What's up? What's up? What are you saying?" Kenny put his hand out. Noah hesitated to take it. Eventually did. SC, just because obviously I'm going to get into what happened after and what's happened since, but just your initial thoughts on what happened when they crossed the finish line. Forget the race, and we are going to get into the race as well, but the initial thoughts of what you thought happened when they crossed the finish line.
The selfish part of me, I'm like, yes, this is what we need. Beef.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Punch him up, punch him up. But honestly, yeah, we knew this was gonna happen. Noah is Noah. Noah is that eccentric guy. He always plays up to the crowd. When I saw it and I saw Kung Fu Kenny react, I'm like, bro, you're an idiot. Why did you react? People, and I think I mentioned to TJ off camera as well. People like Bolt, people like Lyles who have big personalities, they thrive off things like hatred, like people doubting them and all these things like this. Kung Fu played into Lyles' hands, and when Lyles stared him down, Kung Fu should have just ignored him and walked off. Or gone to shake his hand and say, well done. Do the fake humble thing, innit?
Yeah.
And just shame him.
It's true, and the thing is, as I said, people, it doesn't really happen in our sport. We've got rivalries, but I would say they're respectful rivalries. But we're in a new era where a lot of these athletes now know that controversy sells, and they're trying to put themselves out there. Now, I'm not saying that Noah was doing this to like get views, but this is Noah just being Noah. But the fact that Kung Fu Kenny reacted is why we're talking about it, because I think that if he didn't react, this wouldn't be a talking point. We'd actually be talking about the race. But because he did, and ST, look, for me, I was just, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. I know a lot of people were saying, so yeah, people are advocating violence and this is not what we do in the sport. Yes, I'm not advocating anything. But bro, it's one of them ones where it's like, bro, I get it. You're a showman. You beat me. We know you're loud. We know you're brash. You know you talk a lot. I don't mind the talking. But the fact that you're going to try and shame me in front of all these people, yeah, nah, I'm not really feeling it. But at the same time, we've seen it before. Bolt did it with the grass. I think it was a semi-final, 100-meter semi-final. That Bolt did it with the grass. The grass laughed it off. I think after, the grass was like, told him, don't ever do that again. The grass said it to him. But that was way, like, after, behind the scenes, no one saw it. We saw Oblique Seville do it last year before the Olympics. He raced Noah in Jamaica and did the whole staring thing as well. We've seen Noah do it. I think he did it to Arian Knighton in a 200 in a 200-meter race. So we've seen people do these things before, including Noah, and no one's reacted, and everyone's been on the humble thing. And that's how it should be, because at the end of the day, the way how to stop this is to beat him. Kung Fu Kenny was undefeated, flying. Grand Slam track, killed it. Obviously, we'll talk about what happened in the 100 meters as well, but he was unbeaten going into this race. He should have won. He should have won the race, ST, because he was there. He had the lead. But Noah doing what Noah does, he ran him down. Kung Fu Kenny tensed up. Yes, there could have been a little bit of fatigue. He's trying to go down, oh yeah, I did all these rounds. Bredgen, you can't be trying to use the rounds thing as an excuse, because you do the same thing at the World Championships, at the Olympics, at previous trials as well. Like, yes, you can say that obviously Noah didn't have to do the 100 meters, so he got that little bit of a break. But bro, that's nonsense. Like, don't do that. Don't try and use the rounds as an excuse, because you should have won. The fact of the matter is, ST, I know you saw it. Once he felt Noah coming,
he tensed up.
Couldn't move, started to decelerate drastically. And as we've said before, ST, it's not the fact that in them last 30, 40 meters of a 200 that Noah's accelerating. He's just holding his form and his speed. Whereas Kung Fu Kenny was decelerating drastically because he tensed up.
And that's shocking from him as well, because
exactly.
Because Kenny is one of those people who who rarely keeps his form very well. His cadence is obviously very good. I think Noah's and I think
Noah's cadence is better.
Better, yeah. But Kenny's cadence is very good. And he usually doesn't. And in a lead like that, and the lead that he had originally, I would have thought that Kenny would have won it. But let's be real, he tensed up. Yeah, I saw it. I've seen it. He tensed up. It happens.
Yeah, bro. I've done it.
We've all done it. I've done it before.
Where you can feel like people will be like, how can you feel? Trust me. You can feel when someone is coming up behind you. It's like you just get this sense, and it's one of two things that you do. You try your best to hold your form because you've already hit top speed.
Yeah,
so you're just trying to stay as close to that as possible. But tenses up. It was a final, and Noah, being the clutch guy that he is, pulled it out the bag.
Yeah,
and won the race. But ST since then, obviously, once that happened, there was talk. Noah went. Anyone asked Noah? Noah was like, no comment, no comment, no comment. Kung Fu Kenny was like, come and see me, come and talk to me. I think he did try attempt to apologize on the track, and then said, come and see me and we can have a conversation and blah, 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 to which Noah said, I want that apology. And then since then, recent reports have said that apology has taken place. They have had a conversation. They had like an hour and a half long conversation in which they aired their grievances and things are okay. But what this does is it shows that this is personal, and this isn't the only guy that's got a personal rivalry with Noah. We saw it when Tobago won, and he was saying a lot of people like to talk. I don't do that. We've seen Noah and Fred. If you watched Sprint on Netflix, you know the situation with Noah and Fred, and we've seen it with Arian Knighton as well. So it's not the first person, but we need this needle in our sport. We need to bring the eyes.
I love it.
We had, and not so much talking and stuff like that, but we had Bolt and Gatlin.
We had Bolt and Blake in your own country, bro.
Do you know what I mean? We had Bolt and Gay.
Aside for Power and Gay.
Exactly. So on the track. So it's the fact that this was rivalries on the track, because I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat. You left it all out on the track, whereas this is a little bit different because we're in a different era. So yeah, but we need this. We need the eyes on our sport. As much as people don't like Noah, and I'm not particularly a fan of Noah, but bring the eyes. We want the eyes on our sport. We want it to get more exposure. Not so much for the Kung Fu Kenny push, but for the rivalries. That's what we want.
I can't lie. Personally, for me, as a guy from Housing, pushing, kicking, bro. That's like, as a man from the ends, I love it. But
bro, listen. You know how it is on the roads, isn't it? But like, we can't. Bro, as the oldest once said, bro, we can't be trying to fight in front of these Caucasians, bro. We can't be trying to fight in front of these Caucasians, bro. We can't.
They'll be looking at us. It's always black.
Exactly. But
you see the go on.
But ST, to add to this, the rumor mill was going that allegedly people, and I say allegedly, Kung Fu Kenny was being a keyboard warrior. Allegedly.
No, bro, he sounds like it, bro. I can't even lie, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
Allegedly, man had a burner Twitter account, Track Spice, where he was talking about multiple athletes. I can't remember the tweet, but I remember someone saying something that he said something on that was something about Noah and his girlfriend as well, and obviously his girl's Jamaican. So when I heard that, I was like, yeah, well, who's talking what? Who's talking madness? Or what happened to them? You know what I mean? But anyway, let me suppress that. Let me come back. Fresh thought.
Exactly.
But yeah, but like apparently, allegedly, it's been traced back to his camp that someone in his camp or himself allegedly has been putting this stuff out on Twitter, and that is the reason why Noah reacted the way how he reacted. It's not just him. I think Gabby Thomas said something as well, because they said something about her as well. So whether it's Kenny or not, I don't know. But I think there was some very distasteful things that were said on that. So that I don't agree with. But bro, it just goes all into the melting pot, and it's like, yeah, this World Championships is bubbling nicely. But yeah, people, that's what happened. If you don't know, now you know. Robert Gregory, 19.80, getting the third spot, bro. No, I know we'll talk about the 100 meters. So the first person I'm going to say, we'll get onto him, but there's no Courtney Lindsay, but there's no Arian Knighton in the two. Now, Knighton is a little bit different because he's just come back from a ban. I do believe, I'm sure it was a ban that he had.
So the issue with him, he's had a ban, but he's been trying to pursue and fight that ban. So he's been in and out of competition.
Yeah.
So he really hasn't had a lot of races. So he has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know there are other names that you're going to mention, but in terms of Arian Knighton, he hasn't had opportunities to run. So I'm not surprised that he didn't qualify.
Yeah.
So
neither am I. I'm a bit surprised Courtney Lindsay didn't make it, but Robert Gregory making that's good for him getting there.
yeah, happy for him as well. So,
but from one controversy to another
I think I know where this is going.
Reports came out that Sha'carri Richardson. I'm trying to choose my words carefully because I'm
turning into Floyd Mayweather.
I know what we would say off camera, but I'm trying to, do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, my whole thing is if it was the other way around, we wouldn't be making jokes. But yeah, apparently she was putting hands on Christian Coleman in the airport. I haven't seen, nothing's come out in terms of why. Christian Coleman did do an interview and basically say that, basically speaking positive of her, she's a beautiful person, she's got a lot going on. Doing his PR team told him what to say, basically, because me personally, I don't believe he would have said that. But you've got to try and diffuse these situations, especially if you're going to try and diffuse it, especially when it's about someone that you care about.
Strangely, I kind of disagree that I think Coleman seems like the type of guy who probably would have said, you know what, because he's from the deep south, innit? So they come from that old school of like, you know what, it is what it is. It's her expression. I'm trying to keep get my words perfect. Expressing her emotions. That's why they ended up not pressing. Like he ended up not pressing charges.
Not pressing charges.
And obviously, I'm trying to be.
Yeah, of course. And look, at the end of the day, no one should be putting hands. Let's get this out. No one should be putting hands on anybody, especially like that. And as I said, if it was the other way round, boy, I don't know what Christian Coleman could have done. Because he would have been in jail. He would have been in jail. Athletics career done, and it's what I don't like about the double standard. We're not going to try and get into the politics, but it's what I don't like about the double standard. And I don't look. I'm not saying that. Oh yeah, she should be in prison. But what I am saying is that he's a very good man to not press charges because realistically, she shouldn't be getting away with this because it's not right, it's not fair. And if he retaliated, he would have been in cuffs and it would have been a whole different situation. And that's why I'm not, as I said, I'm not saying that she needs to go to jail. What I'm saying is that in these sort of situations, that's where the double standard comes in, and it's not fair. But it's another madness to come out of the US trials that we don't actually need.
But that girl is, I'll be real, that girl is on madness, bro. I can't even lie to you, bro. It's
like she seems like, listen. I don't, obviously I don't know her. There seems to be some trials and tribulations with her, and listen, as long as she's getting help for it, it's all good. But yeah, we'll leave that one there. But listen, it's coming like love and hip hop in the athletics athletics world, for real. But ST, moving on from that 200 men's to the 100 men's, and this is where people, when I said Kung Fu Kenny was unbeaten at that point, he was, because he did, prior to that, win the 100 meters, running a personal best of 9.79. Did it quite comfortably. Courtney Lindsay, who we mentioned, that didn't make it for the 200, qualified for the 100, 9.82. And then Tamars McCallum got the third spot, running
Tamars McCallum? Was it Tamars McCallum?
Yeah, you got third.
Oh, I thought it was Maurice Gleaton. Oh, well done to him.
Did I write that down wrong?
No.
I'm sure. Hold on.
You might be right. Don't worry. Like, you're
I don't want to get it wrong for the viewers. No. It was Tamars McCallum. Yeah.
I got it wrong. Congratulations to him. I thought Maurice Gleaton, didn't we? Yeah, fair play. So these are new names.
Yeah, man. As I said, as I said in prior, Noah will be there for the 100 meters. He's the reigning champion.
Yeah, so it's 4 of them.
So it's 4 of them. So listen, Kung Fu Kenny. I was watching Ato Bolton early a month ago, and he was basically saying that Kenny's out here to prove a point in the 100 meters. He wants to prove, and he wants to be taken seriously in the 100. He doesn't want to be seen as this 200-meter runner that just does 100. He wants to be taken seriously in the 100 meters, and there's no better way in doing that than running a PB, your first time under 9.8, obviously running 9.79, and he is currently unbeaten in the 100 meters. So listen, you've got to take your hat off to him and say he's doing the right things. He is in form, and that's why it's even more surprising that he lost to Noah, considering Noah's been injured for the first part of the season. But yeah, it's a mad thing. But ST, shockingly, so let's think about this. No Trayvon Brunel.
Nope.
No Christian Coleman.
Nope.
No Fred Curley.
No, Fred
along
Curley.
Along with Arian Knighton in the 200 meters. Yeah. Those are 4 guys that you would expect to be competing at the world champs, and it's not going to happen. Obviously, Trayvon Brunel and Christian Coleman had the off stuff and the stuff that happened outside of the sport, and that probably took his toll. But Trayvon Brunel, who started the season so well, this is why I say people, this is a long season. World champs ain't until September. So when these guys were running these times in April, May, ST and I think when we did our first athletics talk, we were saying, doesn't really matter. It's just early doors. It's now coming into August. Now you want to be running these times and running into form. So the fact that there's no Trayvon, no Christian Coleman is crazy considering.
Fred Curley.
But Fred was different. Yeah. So what happened with Fred?
So Fred is obviously going through some trials and tribulations himself outside of the thing. So he decided not to run the event at all. Christian Coleman's obviously, he's had an up and down season as well with all his trials and tribulations. Trayvon Brunel usually, he always does well for the indoor season. He's a fantastic indoor sprinter, as is Christian. But when I think what happens, he doesn't deal with he peaks really early from what I've noticed with him.
But I still expected him to be there.
Even Ronnie Baker's still running.
Ronnie Baker as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and even him, he's over 30 now. He's still running 9.92. But even he didn't qualify. But it also proves the standards are high.
High, yeah. Standards are high. I think you are not going to get any higher standards than USA and Jamaica. You're not going to get any higher standards than those two countries. And this is why it's so competitive. And this is why you have to be in form when it comes to these trials. Because if you are not, there is someone to take your spot. It's not a situation like, for example, the UK trials that took place last weekend as well, where Zarnell won the 100 in
He won 100 and 200,
9.97 or something like that.
9.4, I think.
9.94.
9.94.
Yeah, 9.94. And I think the guy that came, that Hinchcliffe, you ran 10.01 or 10.02.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, like when
Easy.
you transition that into the US trials, none of them guys make it.
But to be fair,
when you do it, and same with Jamaica trials, none of them guys make it.
But it's weird. But the girls, obviously this is a quick caveat, but the girls in the English girls are dangerous though. I can't even lie. That Amy Hunt girl impressed me still.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna do nothing.
They're not gonna do nothing.
None of them are gonna do anything in the World Championships.
No, because I think Gary Thomas and all the we're gonna get onto it.
Yeah, 100%. But it's crazy that those names are not going to be there. It's a madness.
Yeah, bro.
Obviously,
I wonder what their relay is gonna come up. That's another thing. We don't know what their relay is gonna be looking at.
Nah, relay will be all right, bro. Ramel. Obviously, it depends if Fred turns up or not. But you still got. I
don't think Fred is eligible.
Well, even if he doesn't, you still got Bramell, you still got Lindsay, bro. Their men's team will be absolutely fine. I don't see anything going on with the men's team in terms of it being a problem for them. But I think anything else, ST. I think Rob Benjamin won the 400 meters, which was to be expected.
Very very good performance.
Yeah.
Gabby Thomas just got. Actually, no, we're going to talk about them.
Yeah, we're going to move on to the women. We're going to move on to the women. Let's move on to the women right now.
Shout out. Also, one more thing. The 800 meters. I know we don't really cover the longer distances, but I'm only going to cover this one. Shout out to Donovan Brazier, who's been out for a while, and a 16-year-old guy. I forgot his name. I think it's Cooper. Qualified for his first Olympics. What is he? 16?
World champs.
Sorry, he's 16. Something like that.
I think 60. I think I saw something, a report. He's a young guy. He's a young guy.
142.
Crazy.
That's crazy at that age.
Crazy
but
at
shout
that
out
age,
to him,
bro.
honestly.
After a long collegiate season as well, because them collegiate seasons are long, bro. Which is why a lot of them don't transition well when it comes to US trials. But that's crazy. But credit to him. But moving on to the women's side, bro. There's only one name, bruv. There's only one name, bruv. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. Now, ST, you know me, bruv. You're biased to the world when it comes to my Jamaicans. But this is a problem. It's fantastic for the Americans, but this is a problem for us. Bro. 10.65.
And it was comfortable, bro.
Fastest woman ever. Absolutely dominated that women's 100 meters, bro. And I think I said it to you. Early in the season as well. I was like, she's peaked too soon. It'll be all right. Bro, she's just getting better and better and better. And I tip my hat off to her and the level of respect that I have for her as well. Because, bro, she's just in the form of her life and just beating everybody. I think in the Prefontaine Classic, she did beat Julian Alfred as well, innit? Yeah, as well. So, and obviously we're going to have our own show for the preview of the World Championships, but we're saying it's between those two simply because Shelly Ann's coming to the end.
Shelly Ann's the end.
Sharika's not there. And our twins, twin. Well, obviously one. I can't remember.
One is them one, yeah.
Well, both of them
I
are
think
doing well, but only one. I think it's only Tia. Is it Tia?
the other girl got injured in
Yeah.
the trial.
One of our twins has a chance, but right now, like Melissa Jefferson-Wooden is in a class of her own, and then she doubled and did the 200 running on 21.84 and did it, bro. She's just in fantastic form.
Oh, she's smoky.
I can't lie to you. Look, we'll see. Listen, when it comes to the pressure and the lights of the World Championships in the final, things happen. We've seen it time. We've seen Mustafa do it multiple times. Dominate. And then when it comes to clutch time, can't do it. And I'm not wishing this on her. I'm just saying things happen when you get under the bright lights. But right now, bro, I can't see who's beating this woman in the 100. I can't see who's beating her in the 100.
Yeah. I'll be real, bro. Her temperament, like I try and look at people's temperament. I can't lie, bro. Her temperament looks decent, bro. I don't think she'll crumble. I think you'll have to beat her. I think that, and the only person I can see is Julian Alfred. If I'm being real, in the 100.
And it's only because she's been there and done it. And that's what I'm saying. Julian Alfred's been there and done it. One person I won't write off. Oh my goodness, we're getting into the World Championship. The one person I won't write off is Sha'carri, because Sha'carri can beat her. And I'm not saying that she won't, but it's going to take, don't get me wrong, it's going to be a mammoth task for her to get to that level where she won the World Championships 2 years ago. But she can. But right now, it's looking like those two. But literally, bro, 10.65, 21.84 in the 200. She won the 200 meters as well. Crazy. The other two qualifiers were Kayla White, who ran 10. I want to say I wrote 10.89. I can't remember my handwriting. It was 10.84 when I put one out to the people. You can correct me in the chat. And Aaliyah Hobbs, who run 10.92. I don't think those two are a problem.
No.
I think, but Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, and I said I'd never write off Sha'carri. Those two are going to be a problem in the 100 meters. And as you said, it was comfortable. And
she looked like she was holding back, bro. I was like,
she just looks like she got married, and then bruv. Like she's like, I got the ring on my finger. Yeah, boom, turbo boost. Like literally, bro. And I have to respect it and credit to her, bro. In the 200, was it surprising? Because even though she did win it, and I know she's beaten Gabby Thomas before, but she won it again. Aaliyah Battle came second, and Gabby Thomas, bro, just scraped it. Just scraped it. People, you need to remember, Gabby Thomas, even though she won the Olympics last year, she's not the world champion. That is Sharika. So Gabby Thomas and bro, she literally qualified on the line.
Yeah.
On the line. She was going out. She was looking like she was not going to qualify. It came out that she said she's got an injury. Can't remember what she said. I think she might have said Achilles. Don't quote me on that, people. I think she said it was an Achilles injury that she was dealing with. And if she is, fair enough, she's carrying something. But the 200 is a lot more open. I'll say that. I think the 200, obviously, you got Minister Jefferson-Wooden, you got Julian Alfred. We still need to see what kind of form Sharika is in. She is the defending champion. But yeah, I think the women's side of the draw.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It's exciting. The 100 meters, don't remember, 100 meters are like a done and dusted. If Melissa Jefferson-Wooden continues like this and holds her nerve in the final, I can't even see Julian Alfred beating her. But the 200 is wide open. Just to mention, no TT Terry. She unfortunately didn't qualify.
No Brittany Brown.
No Brittany Brown either. Like crazy, bro. Again, strength in depth. If you're not ready on the day, then you're not gonna qualify. It's absolutely crazy, bro. I think on the women's hurdles, I think that Masai girl, I don't know, I can't see who's beating her.
Masai Russell.
Yeah.
She's cold.
Bro,
well, you got your girl, Akira Nugent is dangerous.
Yeah. overall, hurdles is a little bit more because if you
Yeah.
clip a hurdle, it changes everything. So hurdles a little bit more. Even though that person's in great form, it's not guaranteed they're gonna win. But Masai Russell, bro, she looks like the real, like, bro.
She's cold. She's
She
cold.
looks like
She's very.
she won the Olympics last year, innit? It was
Yeah,
her that
she
won.
did.
Yeah. So
And
yeah,
she's got,
bro.
I think, the second fastest time ever
Yeah,
behind
behind
Amazon.
what's her name?
Amazon.
Yeah,
Tommy
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah,
So she's
yes.
dangerous.
Yeah, bro. Like, she's definitely one. And then obviously the woman that has decided to hang up her boots in the 400-meter hurdles for a season. We saw it in Grand Slam track. She tried to do the 100 and 200, no, 200, yeah, the 100 and 200 thing in the sprints. She's trying different things. Sydney Mcglauhin-Levronne, bro, she's doing the 400. She won it. She's qualified. What was it, 49.80, I think, that she ran.
No, I think.
Let me just know, was it
Yeah.
48.90? Did I say
It's
that the wrong way around?
48.90, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
She
said it
went
the
on.
wrong.
Yeah.
I think I
She
said it
went
the
under
wrong way around.
She went
Still,
under 49.
hold on. Let me just double check that for you people because I don't want you lot saying you can't. Yeah, 48.90. Sorry, people.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, she's going to be interested. And again, when people are not getting into World Championship talk, but she's going to be interesting because obviously, world record holder in the hurdles, Olympic champion, world champion. She's doing something different. It's a challenge for her because we know we don't need to say who's waiting for her, but we know what's waiting for her in the 400 meters.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be a given. This is not guaranteed that she's going to. It's not even guaranteed that she's going to medal. So,
Yeah.
ST, my question to you is this foolish on her part going into something where there's no guarantee that she's going to win, a show of arrogance to be like, let me just get in this 400 meters and say, yeah, I'm here. What are you not going to do about it? Or is it just a case of, I've completed everything in the 400-meter hurdles. I want a new challenge. I want to challenge myself. I want to put myself in a situation where I am vulnerable and I'm not going to win and see how I react to that. Which one is it?
The latter. I rate her for it, bro. You don't understand. She's moving like Alison Felix. Remember Alison
From the
Felix
200
did the
to 400, yeah.
100 and then the 100 as well. She
Mm.
ran a quite fast time. Like, she's trying to get that legacy. And and I agree with her. She's done everything she's far ahead. Like, obviously you got Femke Ball and a Cockrell, but even them two, as good as they are, they're not in her league. So what's left for her? And she's been running. She does 400s for. It's not a new event to her. She's been running really fast 400s. She does it in training all the time, and I respect it so much. Like, and it's not like she's running like really slow times. Like 48.9, and her personal base is 48.7. These are really, really good times for the 400.
Oh yeah.
So, and she's up there, but however, yeah, I can't lie. We're not gonna name names, but she's got demons in there.
Yeah, bro. Listen, look, I'm with you. I'm just playing devil's advocate, but I respect it highly. You've done everything you need to do in the 400-meter hurdles. Go and challenge yourself. Go and see what you can do. Put yourself in a situation in which there's no guarantees. And don't get me wrong, there's no guarantees that she could win the 400-meter hurdles, but it's one of them ones, ST. She's world champion. She's Olympic champion. It's a year where she can go into the World Championships, try this. Next year, they got a year off because it's Commonwealth Games. So she gets a year off where she can just do what she wants. She can probably experiment a little bit more. And then come back to the World Championships and then just go back. Because what is she, 24, 25, something like that?
Yeah, she's still very young.
So bro, by the time the World Championships comes back around, she'll be 27 in her prime. She can go back to the hurdles if she wants to.
That's gonna be scary.
So that's why I respect it, because like, why not? Why not challenge yourself against the best? That's what you're here to do. Your legacy in the sport is cemented. Why not go and add to it? Why not try and go and add to it? And bro, if she can come out with a medal, bro, even more ratings to her, bro, because she is that damn good. Trust me. So I'm excited to see that. I can't wait. But ST, US trials are done. I think everyone's trials are done. It's full steam ahead. The next big event is a Diamond League, where I sent it to you on IG. It's got Kishane
versus Lyles
and Noah will be in the next Diamond League meet the first time.
But
they.
I was gonna say, but it's not really. It's a rivalry, but that's a respectful rivalry. They like each other.
I wouldn't say they like each other, but what I will say, I think there's a level. So I think it goes. I think it's the old format of rivalry where it's like, because I think they have raced before the Olympic final, but the Olympic final, I think we saw a level of respect from both camps. Noah realized that this wasn't the World Championships the year before, where he won it. He won it by a hair. So I think that level of respect from Kishane is definitely there, and vice versa. I think this is good. Because I have concerns about Kishane.
So do I.
My biggest concern is the way how he finishes races.
Mm-hmm.
He gets out well. His middle phase is very, very good. But when it comes to his last 20, 30 meters, he gets ragged. His form goes all over the place. He tenses up. And he can't afford to do that. And the reason why I say that, ST, is because, without going into too much detail, because we'll talk about it again when we preview the World Championships, it's because Noah's always going to be coming.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good test for him to see where Noah's at, to see where he's at, and to make sure that he is. This gives you a preview of the final, to make sure that you are prepared to go out there and do what you need to do to get the W this time. Esty, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, I don't really like the way Kishane finishes his races. Like, you can see that Noah, for all you guys who don't really know athletics as well, if you haven't run, we kind of break the 100 meters into 3 parts. Your first 30 is what we call is your starting
drive phase. Drive phase, yep.
And then your, let's say, 30 to like 70 is like when you hit your top speed.
Yeah, accelerate to top
speed. Top speed, Kishane's probably the best.
Yeah. His top speed. No one else matches his top
speed.
Actually, I think Oblique's the only other one. His top speed could
He's
probably
very good,
match thing. But the problem with Oblique is he doesn't get out as good as Kishane.
No.
Yeah.
So I'd say those two have probably the best top speed and stuff like that. But then the most important thing is where Bolt and Lyles are very similar in the sense that when it comes to their last phases of the race,
bro, because they're still going. They're still going. So not saying that they're going past their top speed, but they are maintaining because of that 200 meter strength.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I said his finishing of races has to be. If Kishane got out the same way as basically does, if Kishane was the same as Noah Lyles, he beats him.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Kishane's best part of his races are the start from start 60. To 60.
Yeah.
And Noah's coming because that 200 meter. So, it's a good thing it's a good measuring stick, and it gives him that pressure, and it gives him that, okay, cool, let me see where I'm at. Because obviously he's still world leading time, 9.75. Obviously Noah's still coming back from the injury. So, it's going to be interesting. I think at the next one after, I think you've got Sharika, Julian, and someone else at the meet after, but I can't remember, to be honest. But yeah, it's exciting times leading up to it's just annoying, bruv. We've still got another just over a month to go.
Yeah,
for the world champs, bro.
I'm generally excited, even after all that Noah stuff and stuff. I didn't think it'd be like that, but now I'm like, yo, I need to watch this. Even the next Diamond League race, I can't even lie. Obviously, I know Kenny said that he's not going to be here, but he's obviously going to be there for the after ones. And Gabby Thomas has obviously said she might.
Gabby Thomas is the other one. I think Julian, Sharika, and Gabby Thomas are all going to be at the same meet. Not this one coming up, the one after.
The one after, that's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, in the 200. So that's going to be interesting. Look, everyone now is going to be obviously trying to get race sharp, not trying to do too much because you don't want to get any injuries. But everyone's trying to get race sharp, want to be racing the people that you know that could have a high chance of being in the finals to gauge where you're at. And just seeing that competition and getting into that competition mode. Because it's full steam ahead now to about a week and a half before the World Champion, 2 weeks before the World Championships, you'll see all the athletes disappear because they'll just be doing what they need to do for the preparation for the World Champs. But I think seeing now what's going to happen between now and then, we will 100% get a good gauge for when we get to the World Champ, bro. I can't wait. It's just annoying because obviously normally we have the World Championships and Olympics
in August
before the football season. But people, don't think for 1 second that ST and I are not going to be previewing the World Champs because the football season is starting.
Yeah, we are.
Don't think we're not previewing the World Champs because there is a massive boxing fight on that same weekend. Well, 2 massive boxing fights on that same weekend as well. That week, we are going to be going back to back to back. I think
you lot are gonna get content. You lot can't complain.
You're gonna get that week. You're gonna get football, boxing, and athletics in the same week. So you're gonna be getting some excellent content then. But listen, people, we are gonna ST. Unless you got something else.
No, I'm just excited for this.
No, bro, I can't wait.
Bro, I'll be honest. Like, especially those US trials. Oh God, like.
Yeah.
I have to rate it. Ooh, also, I know we're not at middle distance as well. Sorry, I forgot as well. You know, Jared Negus is not going. He didn't qualify. You know the guy, so you have Cole Hocker for the 1500.
Yeah.
You know the Ethiopian guy.
Yeah.
He didn't qualify.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't qualify.
Mad. But what's her name? That Moo girl didn't qualify either.
She didn't qualify as well.
She didn't qualify either. Yeah, it's crazy. I think she was just coming back from injury though. To be fair.
Yeah. And that Keely Hodgson girl, obviously because she won it, but she hasn't run the season. But it's the South African girls that are doing well. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
This World Championships, I can't wait. I wish it was next week, but unfortunately, people, it's not. We still got another month or so to wait. But we're gonna wrap up there. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Let us know what you think about Kung Fu Kenny versus Noah Lyles. Give us your perspective on it.
Kung Fu Kenny doing Kung Fu things, yeah?
I'm telling you, bro. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
You watch Dragon Ball Z, you got gas.
I'm telling you, bro. Let us know what you think about the Kung Fu Kenny and Noah Lyles beef. Do you think that it's something that the sports need? Did Kung Fu Kenny take it too far? Does he just need to do what everyone's telling him to do and beat him? The only way you are going to stop Noah Lyles from doing these things is if you beat him. Tobogo beat him last season. Man ended up going out on a stretcher. Like this is what you have to do to somebody like that. Like, if you want to do it, like, don't be allegedly making burner accounts. Don't be pushing, man. Just beat him so you can do the same thing to him. Let us know what you think about obviously Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. She's in the form of her life right now. She looks like the favorite that's going to win the 100 meters. Let us know what you think about the 200 meter situation. Let us know what you think about Gabby Thomas. Let us know what you think about, obviously, Kung Fu Kenny winning the 100 meters as well. Let us know what you think about no Trayvon Bromell, no Christian Coleman, no Fred Curley, no Ronnie Baker. Courtney Lindsay qualified for the 100, but not the true 100. No Arian Knighton. Big names falling, people. Big names falling. And let us know what your predictions are when Kishane goes up against Noah next week. Next week, people. I think it's next week, Friday, that this takes place. Let us know what you think in the comment section. We want to hear from.
We forgot about Sha'carri Richardson. What about Sha'carri?
Oh yeah, let us know about think about Sha'carri as well.
She should be fighting Clarissa Shields. You know what I mean? Hey.
You heard it from ST people. She be fighting Clarissa Shields. Do you think that she's going to be ready for the World Championships? Because you don't want to write her off. And I think I think she thrives on going under the radar. As much as she's loud and she's brash, I think she likes going under the radar, which is why she did so well in the World Championships when she was out in lane 8 and no one could see her. But people, we want to hear from you. And as usual, before we go, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Get the likes up, get the subscriptions up. At the same time, share. We are here. Listen, people, we keep telling you, it's the only channel where you get a variety of different sports, variety of different content from some great people. We give our honest opinions, factual opinions, factual insight and entertainment as well. Links, and don't forget to join our social media pages as well. Links are in the description. I want to say thank you very much to my guy, as usual, ST. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. I've enjoyed it, bro. Honestly,
I'm telling you.
I'm excited, man.
Unfortunately, people.
Here we go.
Our summer is over. Footy Chat will be back next week.
You can cancel Footy Chat. It's cool.
Before the league season starts.
No.
Also, United Therapy will be back as well before the season starts. So you will see me, you will see ST. Tooth will be here because he's got his own United Therapy to have with Newcastle. We will desperately try, people. Now they've got a new striker. No more excuses. We will desperately try and get an Arsenal fan because they've been avoiding this channel for 2 years when it comes to football. As you saw the truth when Mr. KA came back for NBA. You saw the truth come back when Newcastle won the Carling Cup. But no one wants to make an appearance when it's time to talk about Arsenal. We are going to tell them somebody will need an Arsenal representative because this season is the no excuses season. So we will definitely have one of them guys back as well. Also, yeah, it's just Footy Chat for the foreseeable. We haven't got anything.
Boxing, and then obviously boxing. What Canelo Crawford, and what's the other one?
That's not. We still got a month before that.
What was the other fight after that? Anyway, so it's Canelo Crawford.
In a way, he's fighting as well.
Yes,
he's fighting the Sunday.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, boxing talk's not for another month, people. So yeah, it's full steam ahead for Footy Chat. This is our last time that ST and I get to enjoy our poddies. We've had a wonderful summer not talking about it, but yeah, we'll be back with Footy Chat next week. But listen, people, stay safe out there, be safe, and we shall see you very, very soon. Peace.